Creatives, how are you? Welcome back to the Nerd Creative channel, building miniature worlds. Here we have a new project in our apartment series. This one's called Afternoon Tea Time. As you can see there, it's this little living room setup there. So this is what we're going to build in this video. And this is part one. Grab yourself a coffee, sit back, relax and enjoy. So here we are. So comes with a little booklet there. Some come in boxes and some come in bags. So this one, so it shows you step-by-step instructions on how to construct this living room set. Sofa there, tables and everything there, and there's a little guide there, templates and things in that section. I'm just opening this up with you, I haven't opened this up before. And then we've got all our resources that we need to use. So we would cut these out. Guitar there. And then we've got our components. These are our perspexes that will cover and act as a dust protector. So that we'd have it like on 4 sides. So we'd have there, and then we'll have one on the front as well here. And we just peel back this on both sides, and then that would actually, that's our dust protectors there. And then it comes with all the components that we need. Look, there's probably some wallpaper there, cardboard, we've got some plywood here, we've got some material here, we have more materials, some greenery, some electrics, because the lights actually do light up. So we've got this light here, and that will actually light up at the end. And we've got more components there. There's a little teacup there, which is here. So this is everything that we need. I'll put a picture up of what on screen of this when it's completed with the perspex protection, dust protectors on it. But this is where we are. I've not built one of these before. I've got quite a few of these models. I've got a like a home office one. I've got a studio apartment, a studio loft apartment, which I'm really looking forward to do, but I won't be doing that yet. I want to learn how to build from doing something quite simple. I've got a magic shop one as well, and I also have a coffee shop version as well. You'll have seen them in the intro, the ones that I've got and that I'm going to build. But I'm going to start off by building this. Let's begin. So the first thing we've got to do is we've got to build this framework, which is the footprint. So the whole kit, the whole model will sit on this footprint here, so you can see how small it is. And this whole living room diorama set will sit in this size here. So the first thing we've got to do is we've got to build the outer frame for the base. So that comes in this. This is package 1B. So we get the framework out. So there should be 4 pieces. 2, 3, and 4. As you can see, one has, just get them on camera, see, one has a slot in it, as you can see at the back there. And then we need these small joining pieces. So there should be 4 of them. Let's just have a look inside here. There's 1, 2, 3, 3 and 4. So that's the 4. There will be kind of supports. So I'm just going to put everything back inside. That was like an S. It's probably, I don't know what it is. Let's get the picture. It's a coffee table, I think. Yeah, it's a coffee table. Put all these other components back in the little bag for bag C. So this is bag C. So what we have to do is I might actually put some kitchen roll down for this. So we've got to use this template here to create, I think, maybe not that. I think it's slightly bigger. So basically we've got to glue all these sides together. Just checking. I think it goes like that. That there. Just make sure that they're all, see if they're all the same size. That one's longer. Right, so that's the back, that's the front. These are the two sides, here and here. And that will create this base section here. That's it there, the outer frame section of the base. So we're just following the instructions on here. So we've got to glue these together, and then we've got to put these supports in all 4 corners. So I'm just going to get some kitchen roll. As you can see, I've got a paper towel down just so that I don't get mess on here. I mean, I don't really mind, but I'm just gonna. So we've got to put these 4 edges, and it doesn't look like they go in any direction. So I think, so what I'll do is start putting them together. I just want to make sure how they go together. So they go together like this, not like this. So I need to glue this one. So let's get some glue on a cocktail stick. I'll just start to put these together. So let's put some glue on the edge here. And then start gluing these 2 pieces together, making sure that they're flush on the edge. Okay. And the same with this side as well. And get a bit more glue. And just glue these 2 together. Just making sure that they're flush and straight. And then this one needs to sit here. So get some more glue on a cocktail stick. And then put some glue on both edges, that edge there, that edge there. Just going to put that lid on that glue. No, the glue doesn't go there. Let's clean that off. Clean that off. The glue goes here and here. So easy to make a mistake when you haven't done one of these before. So put some more glue on the cocktail stick. So the glue goes on these edges here. The lid back on the glue so it doesn't dry up, and then we've got to attach this to both ends. Make sure that they're flush on both sides. That's the first stage of our build. So that is the size, that's the footprint size of our living room scene. As you can see, it's not that big. I could get a ruler out and just measure how small it is. So it's 9 centimeters by 9 centimeters. Let's see. I know it's slightly longer on this side, so what's this side? So I'd say it's 9 centimeters by 9 centimeters. So yeah, that's how big the whole set is. Just make sure that these are flush. And we'll leave that to dry and we'll come back. So give this base enough time to dry, as you can see. So what we've got to do is we've got to put these supports, there's 4 supports here that go in each corner, and they're actually going to bear the weight of the floor when it goes into place. So we need glue. Just grab a cocktail stick, put some glue on there. And then what I want to do is I want to try and juggle a little bit here. I want to hold this like that, and it needs to be on 2 sides. So I'll do one there, blob there, and a blob there, and then I will get a different cocktail stick, spread it around. Maybe a bit too much on there actually. On that side and this side here. Oops, getting shot. There we go. Just on this side here and this side here. There may be a little bit too much glue on there, but scrape some of the excess off. Okay, and turn it upside down. I'm going to feed it into place there. Make sure it's flush at the bottom. There, that's the first one in. Right, we'll do the second one. Let's get our glue. So we'll do this side here and this side here. Just get the glue off the other cocktail stick there. Okay, so we turn it that way, and so we glue that side and that side, so it needs to go in there, like that. Just make sure it's flush at the bottom. And then we'll do the next side. Get some more glue on the cocktail stick. Pick up one of our supports there. So I'll do this side here and this side here. And then that's how it looks, so I need to place it inside here. Slide it down, position it in, make sure it's flush at the bottom there, yep. And then we've got our last one to do in this corner. So let's get our glue again. Pick up our support, we'll do this side here and this side here. There's a little bit too much glue on there, but I'll just take some of that off. And then just place it in there. Make sure it's flush at the end, it doesn't stick out. Just making sure that they're right into the corner. There. So that's our supports in there. One in each corner. Ready for when the base or the floorboard section sits inside. So I'm going to leave that to dry, and then I'll come back and we'll be using this cover in here. This is kind of like a wood effect. We'll be putting this on the outside of here all the way around. So I'm going to leave that to dry and I'll come back. So this is all dry now, so we've got these supports in. The next thing we need to do is we've got to put this wallpaper, wood effect, and we need to glue it onto here. So I need some scissors, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to line it up and then I'm going to cut down this folded line. It comes folded, so I'm going to cut down this folded line, so it'll make it easier for me to fold it around so I can get the right size. So I'm going to cut it to about there, and then I'm going to fold it around there so I can fold it down here and create a crease where I need to cut it. So let me just create that crease on that side there, and then do it the same on this side. So I've got the right size, so I need to create a crease on here. Make sure it's touching the ground. Create a crease on both sides, there and there. And then what I'm going to do is, with a pencil, I'm just going to put an X on here, so I know which bit I'm keeping. Just make sure the X doesn't go through. So I'm going to cut I'll actually do it with a knife. Or maybe I shouldn't have cut it, but it's done now. So what I need to do is I need to cut along this line, do it on this side, make sure we've got a proper crease on here now, so that it's the right size. So that's the size that we need there and there. So I'm going to cut it with a knife and a ruler. Because it's going to turn these two into two pieces, which I didn't want, but it's fine. It's not really something that's going to be noticeable. Let's try again. And then I want to put some glue on here. But before I do that, I need to put a crease on because this is bigger than there. See, it runs to the end there. So what I need to do is I need to put a crease down here on this side. I need to do the same on this side and cut these excess pieces off as well so that it fits. So crease on both sides. So on that side there, and this side here. And then I just need to cut these two ends off. So it's the right size. Before I glue it in place. So that's the two pieces off. Now you can't see the X on that side, so I'm going to put some glue on here. I might glue on here and then stick it on. Yeah, I might do it that way. So put glue here. Put some glue here and glue here. And then I'll spread the glue around with a cocktail stick. I might need more glue than this actually. Yeah. Oh, it seems to be spreading okay actually. So let's see. I might need to put some more glue on though. So just spread the glue around, including up here. So we've got like a whole paste of this glue, including down here. Just spreading it all around, covering every section with a thin layer of glue, and the excess I pull off here I can put on this side. Probably I'm gonna have to put some more glue on there. Yeah, that'll be enough. I can scrape the excess off if there's too much. I just want a thin layer across the whole area. There. Make sure we get these ends done as well. I could do actually with one of those glues that you push onto paper and things. Right, so we get this in place. Make sure it's on the corner and it's flush on both sides there. Actually, we put it in the wrong place. Let's line up the corner there. Make sure it's all lined up properly. And there, covering this hole here. So we've got to do the same on both these two sides here. So I need to line up these, make sure they fit. So that's on the corner there. I need to create the first crease here. And put an X on the bit that I want to keep. same again with this one. Line it up to the end, add the crease. And mark what we want to keep, which is this. So that's our two pieces there we want to keep. Put those two aside that we don't need. So we need to create another crease. So line that up to the end there. And then add the crease on this side here. The excess that we need to cut off. Let's just run there. Piece off on that side. Now all the sides are the same size, so it doesn't really matter how I do this. So add the crease on this side. Just trim the excess off there. So these are the two pieces we need. I'm going to add glue on these two sides. Cocktail stick and just spread it all around, completely covering it. The same on this side. Removing any excess glue because we don't need so much. We just need a thin layer. So I need a glue dabber for these kind of situations. Let's put this on. So I've got some excess glue there. Let's make sure it's all lined up, top and bottom. And then the final piece on this side. bit there on the end that I could cut off. There, that's what it should look like when it's done. We have to cut that hole out when this is dried, so make sure it's touching. Got glue all over my fingers now. So there, that's what it should look like, the base level. Just make sure it's properly. So I'll leave that to dry, and I'll come back and I'll cut that. As you can see there, that square. I'll cut that square out. So this is dried now, so I just need to cut this little hole with a scalpel. This is the hole for the battery, for the light. Just got to tidy this up a bit. There, that is how it should look. A couple of air bubbles there, so we can press them out. It's fine if I can't, it's just, so that's what it should look like when it's finished. A bit of a, I don't know if that's glue or something. There. So that's what it should look like when this section is finished. It's got that kind of wood kind of effect going on. So we've got new merch for the channel. Our Stay Creative range, hoodies, baseball caps, t-shirts, things like that there. The link is in the description. Get what you want. I'd like to thank you for your company. I'll see you in the next video. Stay creative.